welcome to another video. So in today's video I am going to be getting one of my birthday gifts. So if you guys haven't seen the video, there's basically me going to Ripples, which is the fish store right by me, and I see some puffer fish and I'm like, yeah, these are really cute. They're called green spotted puffer fish, and you can buy them as freshwater, but when they get older they go to brackish water, which is a mix of freshwater and salt water, and I really want it. So I know it's not the best lighting, but here's the tank. I've got to clean out and stuff. I want black sand to go in there. There's a little bit of white, so I've got to make sure that's out. Mum has a spare pump and a spare heater, so we'll put those in there. So yeah, everything's really going well. I'm just going to swirl this out and then fill it with water, and then I'm going to clean out the desk and take that upstairs. Alright guys, so I've changed my mind. I might as well do the desk now and then wash that out and stuff. So I'm just going to pull everything off the desk. Alright, so for now that's how it's going to go. This is the wire for that, so it can't really be moved. We've just moved everything to this side or to this side for the minute, but obviously after, when the tank's in there so that I can see if it fits, I'm going to put everything nice and tidy how I want it, but that's how it's going for the minute. Alright, so here's the tank, and now I've got to spill it out. I'm going to take the lid off so it's easier to clean it out and stuff. So there was just these things holding the lid on. Now it's just come off. There we go. So there's the lid and the light, so it won't get wet. Alright guys, so it fits, which is great. Fits beautifully. Just trying to make it look straight at the back, but it really does fit. It looks nice. I've had to pull the desk forwards a bit so that obviously it can fit, but now I think I'm gonna fill it up and then we can put the lid back on. There's me. I look a complete mess, I know. Anyway, I'm gonna go downstairs, get the bucket and fill that. Alright then guys, so that's that. We're not too worried about the temperature at the minute because obviously there's no fish in there, so I just put a bunch of like warmish cold water in there. It's not too hot, not too cold. And yeah, it's a bit foggy, obviously. Not foggy, but it's a bit blurry because of the sand, and it's obviously been moved a bit. Couldn't get it all out, but it's alright. I'm just gonna wipe around it, wipe the thing, make sure it's all dry, and then I'm gonna put some dechlorinator in it, or water conditioner if you know it that way. But yeah, it looks really good. And then obviously I'm going to put the lid on. Okay, and the lid is on. There we go. And then there's all the lights and stuff, but it's not plugged in. And then, yeah. Alright guys, so now I can look around in here. And there might be some in here. Yeah, and there's some decorations also in here. And I get to see which ones I want for my little puffer fish. Alright guys, so I do want to add some real plants obviously, but just imagine this in the tank. And then I'm having black sand on the bottom, which is really cool, so then it'd be all the decorations are sort of white, and then the tank's black, like at the tank and the sand. So I feel like I really like this. And then maybe I'll have like a plant pot with a plant in it, or maybe I'll try and hide it down into the sand, like hide the roots into the sand so it looks like it's really growing. and then we'll have white in the center and then a bit of green and a bit of green coming from either side. So that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I really like this. I'll probably mess around with these a bit and make them look a bit cuter. There's obviously a lot more decorations than just these. Like, there's a lot more. So comment like what types of themes you'd want me to do and stuff, because there's also them and what's in there. So yeah, definitely give me some ideas of what to do. Alright guys, so I've just got the light on now, but that is the tank finished. We have a filter, we have a heater, and then this is a live plant, and live plant, and then this is just a pretend one for decoration. And we're going to get the pufferfish tomorrow from Ripples. Yeah, it's doing really well. We have some floating duckweed up there. Looks really cool. And then what I like about this tank is that you can either have the white light or the blue light, and you can have them both on at once. So yeah. Hi guys, sorry about the lighting, that it's not that good, but I'm in the car right now. Mum's just gone into Tesco. It is the next day and I have got the puffer. I'm really happy about it. I did show you guys the finished tank, I think, but I've actually bought some wood and a plant which is in the back in that tank that Mum's friend's given to her. We're not sure what we're gonna put the little baby Blackmore because he's sadly been picked on. But anyway, this is going to be a happy video and I'll talk about that in the next one. This is technically my birthday present from my mum, although she is putting half and half with my dad to buy me a bike, because I've been wanting that for months and I'm not 100% sure on it, and you guys know that I've been going on about it for months and months and months, probably years. I wanted one before I even started YouTube, which was about a year and a little bit ago now. But I might, with my birthday money, if I have enough, because I already have a bit of money, be buying a hamster. So that'll be a separate video, definitely. I don't know why there's a cop car behind me. There's loads of cops lately around where I live, which is crazy. But anyway, yeah, I can't wait to get home. I'm gonna acclimate him for about 20 minutes in the tank. It's instant cycled because the filter media is from the big tank with angel fishing at home. If you guys don't know what that is, I'll probably insert a picture here, or you could go check out my channel for previous videos. There's a video pretty much just based on that tank sort of thing. It's like Moving Tropicals, I think it's called. So yeah, there is that one. I'll show you guys him when he's been when he's been acclimated, because of the temperatures, just in case it's different. If you guys don't know, tropical fish are normally meant to be anywhere between about 75 to 80ish, but pufferfish actually like to be between 78 to 82. So we have the tank set on 80, and it won't go anywhere below 78, and it won't go anywhere above 82 sort of thing. But yeah, here's the puffer, because I know you've been waiting for a long time. Alright guys, so the audio for this was kind of annoying because it was me freaking out. So I'm just gonna do a voiceover for this part of the video. I accidentally left the camera on for God knows how long after I finished filming this, so there's like hours, well not hours, there's probably about 10 minutes of footage, but obviously I'm gonna cut it. Anyway, I'm using my hand and it's the first time I've actually touched a fish. I'm just making sure that my hands are wet just for a slime coat and whatever, and making sure that it's his water and not other water, so he can get used to that. And as you can see, he really doesn't want to be picked up, but he has to be. So there he is in the new tank, guys. Hi guys, so the puffer's out a little bit. He's just underneath that log. And he's absolutely gorgeous. I love him so much. Oh, he's trying to eat some roots then. He's so pretty and his eyes are really cool. He does tend to hang around the back quite a bit. His favourite spot's like there, right underneath the tail of the fish. Or what I've seen anyway so far, but he has only been in there maybe 2 hours, so it's really good that he's swimming around. And he does keep like nibbling at the sand a bit, so obviously he's trying to find food, so he's feeling a bit comfortable now, because obviously they won't eat food when they're uncomfortable. Right, so he's definitely a boy because his circles, his pattern, the circles are big and they're not very even. They're like more like patches. In a female, they are really small and almost immaculate circles. And he's really small, and males tend to be smaller. So there's that. He's so cute. We had him in the bag because Mum quickly popped into Tesco, and he didn't puff up or anything, which is really good. So he hasn't been too stressed. Obviously, we want to make sure that he doesn't puff up at all because they can only do it a certain amount of times. I found out on Google. But anyway, I've called him Boogie because when pufferfish like swim, it looks like they're sort of dancing, like shaking their bum a little bit. So that's what he's called. And I really love him so much. It's honestly like the best birthday present ever. So I just brought this wood and this plant today, and the other stuff, including the plants, are all Mum's. That plant there with the orange rock, it's like attached to the rock. That was in the big tropical tank, so that's got beneficial bacteria on it. And then some of the filter media is old as well, so the tank was instantly cycled for him. I don't want to be around the tank too much just in case I do stress him out, because obviously he's still new to the tank. We did put like 2 snails in there, one really small one that he'll probably never find, to be quite honest, and then one really big one. But then I found out on Google that he can only eat food that's as big as his eyes. Oh, this is as high as I've seen him. But yeah, I couldn't thank Mum enough. I love him so much. Puffers are like one of my favourite fish, and I've always wanted one. So I'll tell you a bit about his breed. He gets to about 6 inches. He can live between 10 and 15 years, depending on how healthy he is. He has to eat oyster shells or mussels or snail shells or anything like that, and you can feed him like crawfish and shrimp. They don't eat pellets or flakes. They only eat live food or frozen food. So yeah, that's just him. And if you are shopping for a healthy one, then you've got to try and get the biggest and the brightest, because obviously the bigger the older, so obviously he's not too young, so he can fend for himself, and the brighter, obviously the healthier with most fish. Anyway, I love the scape of the tank. There we go. Yeah, it's really nice. I have this plastic white plant, and then we have some rocks, and then we have This, I haven't boiled it or anything, but it has like these weight things right there. I don't know if you can see it. It normally comes in the bottom of plants, of live plants in the plant pot. So I've just used that to weigh it down so it doesn't float up, because obviously the plant would float and the wood would float if it didn't have anything weighing it down, because it hasn't been in the water long. And then obviously plants float anyway because they're really light. So he likes temperatures between 78 and 82. So we have it set on, I think, 80. We have our heater set on 80. But yeah. And he doesn't like light. Puffers don't really like light. So I'm going to try and keep the lights off as much as I can. And where I can, I'll use blue lights. Not today, but on other days, maybe while I'm feeding, I might teach him that the light is a positive thing by feeding him when it's on, and then he knows that as soon as the light goes on, he gets food. And that'll be easier for me to film it for you guys, and it'll obviously make him not scared of it. So at first he might be a little bit stressed, or he might not like it very much, but after a bit he should be really good with it. I think I'm going to leave the tank like this for quite a while. Obviously I do want to change it, but at the minute I'm really happy with it. I really like it, how it has the wood and it has nice white plastic flower and rocks, because I did really want a lot of white in there so it looks more modern. And it has plenty of spaces for him to hide, as you can see. Well, as you can't see rather, because he's hiding. But yeah. And look forward for more updates in other videos of him. He'll probably be in like every one of my videos, or like most of them, because I am starting to do less sit down videos and more vlog videos. But obviously I'll sit down and do a whole fact video on this species of pufferfish. So he is a green spotted pufferfish, and he is a male, from what I can tell anyway. So yeah, I'll definitely do feeding videos, but in this video I'm not going to feed him. I'm going to pufferfish can last 5 days without being fed. I'm not going to leave him that long. I might feed him tomorrow morning or maybe tonight, but I probably won't get it in this video. It'll be in the next one.